I think Liberia is so easy, like
Okay.
easy in terms of I'm getting an easy life here. But come to Kenya. Yes,
I
yes,
can wait
yes,
to
yes,
visit.
yes.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for being so consistent. In today's video, I am here with a beautiful Kenyan sister. So I don't know if you've been following me for a while now, you know that I am a huge fan of Kenya. I really want to visit Kenya. I think maybe because of Miss Judy, because she has such a huge influence on my YouTube journey. But I really want to visit Kenya. And in today's video, I'm here with a beautiful Kenyan. See how gorgeous she looks. So hello, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Oh, you look so gorgeous.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, so can you please tell us your name?
So my name is Irene Jerry. Yeah, and I'm from Kenya, as you said it.
And she has the accent, y'all.
The Kenyan
I love the
accent.
accent. It's so beautiful.
Okay, okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
you're a Kenyan in
Mm-hmm.
Liberia.
Yes, I
Wow,
am.
that is like from the east to the west of
Mm-hmm.
Africa.
Yes, yes, yes.
So how does it feel? How is the whole transition like from Kenya to Liberia?
To be honest, at first I really didn't like it. Like it was for me, I hadn't traveled before, so it
Okay.
was like two different worlds.
Your first time?
Yeah, my first time,
Oh,
especially in West Africa. So it
okay.
was like two different worlds. Like it was a big shock for so many things. So at first I didn't like it. However, I eventually gradually got to like it. So I would say so far I like it.
So far you like
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I like it.
Okay, and I
Yeah.
like that for you.
Thank you.
So, speaking of the transition process,
Mm-hmm.
how was life in Kenya?
It was like I've grown there. I've been born there, raised there, grown there. Like everything has been just Kenya. So I love Kenya, and it was superb. Yeah, I'll say it was superb. It was amazing. Actually, it was the hardest thing to do. Like coming here was the hardest thing to have ever done entirely. Yeah, it was the hardest thing.
I
Yeah,
can't wait to be in Kenya, and I'm like, hey
I'll carry you
guys,
along.
staying in Kenya is the hardest thing that I've
I
ever had
know.
to do.
That's funny.
So, you said you grew up in Kenya,
Yeah.
you were raised there, and
Mm-hmm.
everything. So, how was it like growing up in Kenya?
Um, it's a funny question because you have not experienced the other world.
I haven't.
However, I
And you're
found
here
it.
to tell me.
I found it easy. It's easy. It's seamless because I had my support system. My family is there. Everyone is there. So it was really easy, amazing, and Kenya is really developed. So I will say it is fun, like really fun. Yeah.
So, speaking of development, in
Mm-hmm.
terms of development,
Mm-hmm.
how would you rate Kenya and Liberia?
I want to be as candid as possible.
Be kind, be honest. This is a free
um,
space,
mhm.
and I feel like we have to say the truth in order
Yeah,
to grow. So
yeah,
be
yeah.
honest and be as kind as possible.
So I love Liberia because of the beaches. It has nice beaches. Um, However, in terms of development, Kenya is way there. It's like a 10, and Liberia is like getting there gradually. But for me, Kenya is a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of development, amenities, infrastructure, like they're really doing well. Really doing well. We're not there yet. However, in terms of development, we are really doing well.
Compared to Liberia.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the things,
Mm-hmm.
because you grew up in Kenya, you spent a
Yeah,
lot of time there.
yeah.
So, what are some of the mechanisms you think were put in place to
Mm-hmm.
make Kenya achieve the level of infrastructure, the level that it is at the moment?
I think we're aggressive in terms of aggression. It has really made us get where we are at, and therefore the leaders incorporate that aggression in ensuring that they get what really Kenyans deserve. Yeah, so I'll say it's kind of aggression and putting in place what we really want.
Speaking of leaders being aggressive
Mm-hmm.
about putting
Mm-hmm.
what people want into place, so
Mm-hmm.
we're about to have the general elections in
Mm-hmm.
Liberia.
Yeah,
That's in October,
yeah.
and I just really want Liberians who are watching this video to think right
Uh-huh.
and to have to think about all these qualities that you just listed and
Mm-hmm.
to try to find those qualities in a leader who will be able to implement them. So it's not just about talking, but it's about being aggressive, about taking actions and putting things in the place.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's what I believe.
Okay. Okay.
So speaking of which, since you came to Liberia, what are some of the cultural shocks that you have experienced?
That's a nice question. I will say, first of all, Liberians, you can shout. You can talk so loudly that in Kenya, for us, that's being rude. We take it as being rude
Okay.
and being disrespectful. So,
Are you talking about like face to face?
yeah, face to face. And I like that you talk like you just put it as black, like there's no filters. However, the aggression in talking for me was a shock. Like you will think people are fighting, but they are really talking.
Dude, sometimes people are happy,
Yeah,
but they'll be like,
but the
sometimes
aggression,
they're
yeah.
even pointing fingers, gesticulating, and then you'll be like, wait, what is going on? Are they fighting?
Yeah. So that was a bit of a shock for me. And then the food. I think you guys love hot food. We're a bit soft on the hotness. Like we don't really love hot food.
So I'll have to carry my spice with me when I'm going Kenya.
You have to definitely. You
Yeah.
have to. Yeah.
So my mom who is watching this video right now, my mom, you have to be prepared for me when I'm visiting Kenya.
And pack it in sacks.
Yes, a
lot of them. Because we have pepper, however, we don't know how to prepare them. Like like we don't eat. There are people who like enjoy them. However, no, it's not like really part of us.
Not a great part
of
of the food experience.
Yes. And then the other one was I would say population in Liberia. You're really few. So like I would say okay, I think the whole of Liberia is just
Up to
our
6 million.
city. Yeah, it's like our city, Nairobi.
Really?
Like you guys
What is
are
the
really
population
few.
of Kenya?
So it's around 57 million, thereabout, 56, 57. I'm not sure. However, we are that many. Yes. So Liberians, you're really, really few. Like, really, really few.
Oh my god.
Yes.
You know, even though I love Kenya, right? And I want to visit Kenya, but I just always thought that maybe Kenya is a tiny country.
You'll get lost in the middle. Yes, we are many.
Damn, that's a lot.
We are many, and that's why I think competition is high. That's why we really can't afford to get the bare minimum in terms of infrastructure, in terms of education. Yeah, that's why I think I was saying, as I said, our leaders are aggressive because like we're so many, we can't afford bare minimum. We can't afford to settle.
I mean, I believe that people with high numbers, high population, it should be hard to even develop countries like that. But a country that has like low population, I believe that we should be far developed and far ahead. But I don't know. That's just how it is.
Yeah, true.
So how has it been like? Because you just mentioned education. So you started sending your daughter to school in Kenya. So how has it been like from the whole education system from that of Kenya to Liberia? Now you're sending her to school in Liberia, right?
Yes.
So how is the experience like?
First of all, I think Liberia is so easy, easy in terms of I'm getting an easy life here first, because the schools here start at 8:30. So back in Kenya, my daughter was in school by 7ish, 6:30ish, 7ish thereabout. So she's having an easier time here because it's from 8:30 to 3. So I'll say for her she's having an easier time. However, let me point that education in Liberia is way like 30 times way expensive than in Kenya.
Wow.
Yeah. Like what we will get in Kenya is
Let's just give a price range.
Okay. I don't want to be specific.
Okay.
However, you can get like a really good school in Kenya with $1,000
Per year.
Yeah, per year. I've not gotten that in Liberia. Like what you're paying, like that one is like a semester here.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't want to be specific.
I
However,
thought you were going to say Kenya, the education there is more
no, no,
expensive
no,
than
no, 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 no,
Liberia.
no, no. It's the opposite actually. Kenya
Wow.
is way, way, way. Education is way, way, way affordable in Kenya.
Speaking
Yeah.
of education, would you recommend Kenya for me to study film?
100%, 100%, 100% for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are way accredited and we have the facilities that really make your education seamless and smooth.
So when I'm
Yeah,
on my way to Kenya, I'm
yeah.
allowed to enter your inbox and ask you a bunch of questions like food to try. Speaking of which, I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
talked about Liberian food.
Uh-huh.
Have you tasted pan butter,
Yes, I
cassava leaves,
have. Yes, I
how about
have.
tabagi?
I'm not sure the name. I'm not
Okay,
sure. I'm
tabagi,
not
you have like a
sure.
lot of bitter balls, and then they
Yes,
have
yes, yes, yes,
soda.
yes, yes,
Have you
yes. I
tasted?
have. I have. I have.
What was your favorite
However,
Liberian soup?
soup, soup. I will say I enjoy cassava leaves. Yes, and then I love the way you do your chicken.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the way you do your chicken. Though I love minimal pepper. However, I love your food, but with minimal pepper. I love your variety. Yeah,
Liberians can cook.
yeah, and I love your plantain. Oof.
Oof.
Then it's
Plenty
so
is one
sweet.
of my
Yeah,
favorites,
me
like
too,
my
me too. Yeah,
favorite.
me
I
too, me
love
too.
plenty so much.
I will never get
So
enough of it.
when I
Uh-huh.
visit Kenya,
Mhm.
or anybody who is in like really
Mhm.
Kenya,
Yeah.
so when I visit Kenya, and any Liberian who's watching this
Yeah.
video, when we visit Kenya, what should we try? What do you recommend?
We have so many of them. We have chapati, we have ugali, we have rice. We have rice with chicken. We have rice with beef. But then I noticed Liberians don't love beef.
Not too much.
Kenyans will really embrace beef. But I think you should start with ugali.
What?
Yeah, ugali.
Ugali.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
ugali.
keep that in mind.
It's kind of I think fufu or something.
Fufu.
Yeah.
Oh, so when it's fufu and it involves swallowing, I don't swallow much.
Yeah. However, ugali is it's more hard. It's
Hard.
more hard, yeah, and
Oh,
tough.
so you should try GB.
Oh yeah, yeah. I meant GB actually, not fufu. I meant GB. Yeah, yeah. So it's kind of equivalent to GB.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
ugali.
GB is really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I hope the ugali soup has a lot of meat.
It does. It does.
Ah,
Yeah, it does.
okay.
It does.
So guys, when I visit Kenya, ugali will be the first one I try.
Speaking of food, actually, I noticed Liberians really, really like love meat. You guys like you have to eat meat every single day. Is
That's
it
the good
true?
life. You never know when you're gonna kick the bucket. You have to eat good.
Okay, yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, true.
I mean, that's my aunt's philosophy. She's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you
I
always have
love
to
that
eat. You
actually.
always have
Yeah.
to eat good. You
Mhm.
never know when you're going to
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
So don't die with an empty stomach.
Mhm.
Eat really, really good. So if you die today,
Mhm.
at least you say when you go there, you go meet God.
With a
You will
full
know that you ate
stomach.
something really, really good.
Nice. Nice one.
Yeah. So in Liberians are known for being extremely hospitable, like over the top. So since you came to Liberia, have you
Mhm.
experienced that level of hospitality that people are always praising Liberians for?
Ah.
Oh my God! Tell me something.
Not so much. I wouldn't say not so much. Not so much. To be honest, not so much. I have, but not way too much. No.
And you've been in Liberia for a year plus now.
Yes. Yes, 1 year, 4 months now.
I think we have to find your house and we have to show you how hospitable we are. Like we have to cook or dance or just I don't know. So speaking of dancing in the Liberian culture, how's the culture like in Kenya?
In we have variety of cultures depending on the tribe that you come from. So I
Okay, what is
wouldn't.
your tribe?
So I'm from Kikuyu, like I'm
Kikuyu.
Kikuyu in tribe, yeah, and I will say we've gotten to a point in Kenya where we are modernized. So Kikuyus, we are kind of the majority in Kenya.
In Kenya?
Yeah, in Kenya.
Okay.
Um, oh, in Nairobi, we have like it's like Monrovia where people are so like open-minded. Like we try and live as an integral part where we don't
Modernized as possible.
modernized as possible, where we hardly practice our cultures. So I would say the culture has been neutralized. We really very few people like stick to their culture. Yeah,
So since you came to Liberia, have you witnessed any culture activity?
not really. I've
Not
not
really.
been out there, not really. Yeah.
Maybe when they had these programs like when the year is about to end,
Mm-hmm.
they had these programs where they're talking about Liberian culture.
Okay.
Like we just had one, it was called IB Fest. So they had
Mm-hmm.
cultural dancers, and
I
then
would love.
they had huts to represent each of the counties.
Uh-huh.
So as for me, I'm from Grencoe County. That's
Uh-huh.
like in the southeastern part of
Okay.
Liberia,
Okay.
and I'm a Kruger. So
Uh-huh.
Kru people are from that part.
Okay.
And honestly, our county is not that populated.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of people in Montserrat here as well.
Okay.
And the
Okay.
road to my county is like really bad. So I'm yet to visit, but
Okay.
I'm hoping to do that soon.
Okay.
So I'll make sure to let you know
Uh-huh.
whenever there is a program so that you can experience
Please do.
Liberian
Please do.
culture.
Please do.
Definitely.
Please do. Yeah.
What are some of the challenges? Because this is something that I would like to know. Even though there are good parts of our country,
Mm-hmm.
there will always be challenges that we have to deal with. So, what are some of the challenges you've dealt with in Kenya that you're dealing with in Liberia?
I would say one of the common challenge I would say is job vacancies. Like I had a bit of challenge. Like Kenyans, there's a huge challenge in employment, and it's the same thing here.
In Liberia?
Yeah, in Liberia, because I've talked to a couple of people and they say you really have to know someone for you to get a job. Not always, however, it's like a major, it's
Yeah,
a
it's like
major
most
thing.
of the times.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So same thing in Kenya. You really
Okay.
have to network and know someone for you to get some of those jobs. Yeah.
So, how's the transport system as well in both countries?
Oof, that's the other thing. Kenya is a 10 when it comes to transport because we have Uber, we have so many variety of options when it comes to transport. However, and that was like my major shock in Liberia because I noticed your main transport is correct me if I'm wrong,
Okay.
it's taxi and motorbike
Yeah.
and the personal cars.
Yeah.
So
You're not wrong.
and motorbikes, I would really not say they're really safe. I've
I've told
had
me that once.
yes, I've had so many stories about them. So I would say transport is really a major challenge here because with Uber, it makes things easier. It can get you wherever you
Well,
are.
we don't really have it like Ubers, but
Mm-hmm.
we have like some of
Taxis.
these. We have like some of these car services. You
Mm-hmm.
can reach out to them, and then you
Mm-hmm.
can tell them your location.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how active they are, but you
Mm-hmm.
can reach out to them and tell them your location. They can pick you up and carry you to where you're supposed to go for a
So
fee.
they're there.
Yeah, they're here in Liberia. But I don't know. I don't
I've
know
not
if they're as
experienced them.
active. Maybe it's because
Uh-huh.
I don't use them, so
Uh-huh.
I don't really know if they're working
Mm-hmm.
actively or not.
Mm-hmm.
But if I come across them online, I will send a link to you.
Okay, I'll appreciate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, how is the safety as well? Because a lot of people in the diaspora, when they're
Mm-hmm.
coming to Liberia, they're always like, is Liberia a safe country? Is
Yeah.
Liberia safe enough? Is Liberia good enough for me to visit? I'm like, bro, you live in the diaspora where they can just shoot anyone for coming. But you've
Mm-hmm.
been in Liberia for a
Yeah,
year plus
yeah.
now. So how is the safety?
To be honest, I wouldn't complain about that. I wouldn't say it's bad. I've not had any bad experience about security. I
Compared
would,
to Kenya?
yeah, it's kind of the same. As long as you're in a safe place, you're in your house, you've closed the door. It's safe. I wouldn't complain about that. Yeah.
Okay.
So far, I've not had any challenge. Yeah.
Okay, I hope you are listening to the woman. So if you're coming to Liberia, I always
Mm-hmm.
tell people it depends on who you're moving with,
Mm-hmm.
and also people steal. It happens everywhere, but that doesn't make it good. I'm not saying it's good, but when you come, you have a way that you move so that you can keep your things safe. So it was really nice having you here doing
Nice.
this interview. And we're about to end the interview, but I cannot end this interview without asking you
Mm-hmm.
for some of the interesting spots to visit when I'm in
Ooh.
Kenya. So hit me.
I'll hit you with Mombasa. I'll hit you with Mombasa as the first one, of course. Like everyone has to come to Mombasa. The second one, I'll take Nakuru. Nakuru is
Nakuru.
also nice. Yes. Naivasha, yeah, and okay. Mombasa tops the list. Like first visit Mombasa, Masai Mara. Masai Mara is
Oh,
also
the trap.
nice.
Oh, I can't wait to visit.
It's nice. We have so many. Like the list is endless. but start with Mombasa, Masai Mara, Nakuru, and the list is endless.
And
Yes,
just
yes,
continue.
yes. And then keep calling me for more and more and more.
Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
now that you're in Liberia, I don't know
Uh-huh.
if you've been to these places, but let me just give you a few recommendations.
Mhm.
So you can visit Patawi. Patawi is in Bon County. It's
Uh-huh.
very beautiful. It has this calm, natural way.
Okay.
You can also visit Sunset Beach.
Uh-huh.
Sunset Beach is perfect for picnics. It's in Grand Bassa County.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can, have you visited Obduko?
No, no, no. I've just been
That's
in
like
Monrovia.
a historical spot. It's in Monrovia as well.
Ah,
That is a
okay.
historical spot, and then we have the National Museum. It's
Mm-hmm.
on Broad
Oh.
Street,
Uh-huh.
and then we have Providence Island. It's right when you cross the bridge in
Okay.
Valentine. No, before you reach Valentine, it's just in the middle of the bridge as well.
Okay.
So I would
Okay.
advise you to visit those
Nice.
places.
You've not mentioned Libasa.
Libasa, yes. No, I was immediately looking
Okay.
at
Okay. The ones
like
that are big far or what?
no, okay,
Uh-huh.
Libasa is beautiful as well.
Okay.
Have you been to
Yeah,
Libasa?
it's top on my list.
Yes,
Yeah,
right?
Libasa is nice. Yes, yes,
Yeah, but
yes.
Father is top of my list. When you go there, it's going to
Mm-hmm.
top your list as
Okay.
well.
Okay. Nice.
Definitely.
Nice. Nice.
So, is there anything that you would like to add? Anything I didn't ask you?
Come to Kenya.
Yes.
Visit Kenya. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah.
And I'm going to say because now
Mm-hmm.
if I don't say visit Liberia, I look ungrateful. So, so visit Liberia, and we're a beautiful set of people with beautiful hearts. There are challenges, but we can all overcome those challenges together. So
Yes.
thank
Yes.
you so much
Thank
for
you too.
agreeing to do this. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah, sure.
So thank you so much. It was really nice having you here. And guys, she didn't mention it because she's still thinking if it's gonna happen, but she's trying to open a YouTube channel. I'm going to keep encouraging her to open one. When she opens the channel, I'm going to share the link here. So thank you so much.
Thank you
It
too.
was nice having you here. And
Thank you.
if you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap the notifications bell. I love you all
Subscribe.
so much. Bye
Subscribe.
bye. Subscribe.